Yo, what is up everybody? This is Oscar with Pathfinder Productions and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Elquan from So 100. That's right.
So 100, we can ready to make a hit, y'all. Early bird on the way. Shout out to Baylor Beats. Shout out to Matute.
Talk about 2021, how the year went for you, and you know what people got to look forward to, what you got to look forward to.
Absolutely.
And yeah, man. So how was your year? How was 2021?
Man, 2021 was off the chain, man. A lot of first times for me in 2021. Like, you know, dropped my first single off the album, which is called NOKECITY Phantom Part 2, and it went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, first time ever that a single that I dropped is over 100,000 right now, and the video is going crazy. I think that's at like 40K, and it's just moving, man. Like, it's the first time for me. It may not be a big deal to some artists, but it's my first time, so
that was
I'm excited.
The Nana record, or the
Nana
record slaps, bro. That's a hit for sure.
Yeah,
man, that one people just don't know. This a hit yet, but that shit is a hit.
Oh, sure. That's a hit record, bro.
That is a hit record.
Shout out to DJ Fresh too.
Give that thing, you know, 10 years from now, that motherfucker gonna be everywhere.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, sometimes we get a little too zoomed in and be like, man. But like, if you think about the big picture, the lifetime of that record, of all the life that it's gonna be around, that shit gonna do some big things for you.
I agree, man. You know, shout out to Fresh too, man. You know, ever since I tapped in with Fresh, and I actually heard of Fresh through Currency. Currency is one of my favorite artists. You know, I kind of follow his blueprint on how he moves with the whole underground rap thing. And I seen he was meshing with this dope ass producer, and I'm like, damn, like, I need to reach out to this dude, man. I need to see what's up with him. And, you know, I felt like his sound matches my sound, so I just hit him up on Instagram, man, and you know, and we've been rocking ever since, man. He produced like more than like 90% of this.
Let's go.
Album. Yeah, so this is definitely on some West Coast shit for sure, you know, because we in Vegas.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been here for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is definitely a West Coast vibe kind of album. Some bop to it, but still player shit. You know but yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's branching off from my first mixtape.
Right.
Because the first mixtape was NOKECITY Phantom, which I dropped back in 2010. And you know, this right here is just like showing the growth and you know, just having a little bit more fun. I know my last album was a little bit more, how could you say it? More like real life kind of thing. Like the beats were a little bit different, you know, the whole vibe was a little bit different, but this right here is this the one.
Let's go.
This the one.
I've heard a good chunk of it, and it's got a lot of really good records on it.
Yeah.
So
man.
How much more you got of the album left to develop?
Just one last song, man, and just the, you know, the artwork and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And right now I'm just pushing the second single off the album, which is called Reppin', and that's featuring Dizzy Wright. And you know, I'm just pushing those singles right now until I drop it. I'll probably drop one more video off the album, so y'all get ready for that, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And yeah, February, man, just be looking out. NOKECITY Phantom Part 2.
Cool. So as far as like, you know, from looking, I know you pretty well, but I didn't know you when you came up with NOKECITY Phantom. What does that like kind of mean to you, and what's the significance of that?
Oh yeah, NOKECITY Phantom, man, is like, originally I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. Like, I lived in Roanoke from elementary all the way to high school. So, you know, growing up there in Roanoke, Virginia, I kind of took that, and then the Phantom ideal came just from me kind of just being on the West Coast, being on the East Coast, being down South. You know, the Phantom could be anywhere. You know, he's like a man, like a ghost of a man. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just took that kind of low key with the character of the Phantom. I may even use some of the artwork from the original comic that had came out. But you know, that's just kind of like my protege. I feel like Elquan is more on the real life J. Cole-ish, you know, kind of vibes.
Right.
And then NOKECITY Phantom is the turn up, you know, it's the let's have fun, the player, you know, talking about what I've been through in the streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That gangster shit, you know. So,
let's go.
you know, so it's fun, man. You know, it's fun having you know those two ideals of the image.
Almost like an alter ego type
There you
thing.
go. Boom.
Let's go.
That's exactly what it is. Alter ego. Feel me?
So 2022, what do you got? You got some goals for 2022? What can the people expect? What's happening for you in 2022?
Man, 2022, dude, I'm just really trying to just tap into South by Southwest, like tap into more venues and shows, because at 2022, the album will be out. So it's gonna be time for me to just kind of be moving around more. You know, I'm in Vegas. It's cool to, you know, do shows here and network here, but you know, you gotta sometimes step out of the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To really like get things really cracking. So that's my goal, is to really like maybe open up for somebody, or, you know, get on tour, you know what I'm saying, this year. You know what I'm saying? And just push the hell out of this album, because I invested, you know, a lot of bread into this, which I'm not like complaining about it, but I'm not gonna waste it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
we gotta get that return.
We gotta get that return, and we gotta get that elevation and some doors to be open from this. So
yeah, man. One thing I could say is that you've been consistent for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the records show. You could tell, you know, the records are really good. They're getting traction on their own. You know what I'm saying? People like listening to them. They just haven't found it yet. You know what I'm saying? So the people that do find it, they love the shit out your records. You know what I'm saying? They playing them things over and over again.
Yeah.
So we just got to get the people to hear them.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. And you know, that marketing is major. You know, you can't just drop shit and just expect, you know, to crack just like that. Like you gotta pay for marketing. You gotta invest into your shit being put out there. So you know, just keep going with it. You know, I'm at my own pace. You know, I'm not like trying to keep up with nobody. I'm just, you know, just kind of just doing me, and you know, shit's coming up. You know what I mean? Bro,
for sure.
Yeah.
So so I wanted to talk to you about this. Might as well talk about it on camera, right? But I was talking to Judy about this. And so you're very consistent with your records, and we read a lot of information and books and stuff. And so the human is a superpower, right? Like you're able to create your reality and say it. Like when you say something, it comes into existence, right? You have enough belief. So with the music, I don't think you realize that you have a superpower. So when you sing or rap, it's like you're saying something into the universe. And
that could actually happen.
That will happen.
That will,
and you're replaying it to yourself, and like it's like you're replaying incantation. So for example, in 2018, I made this record, Feeling Good. I've been feeling good. Money coming in. Oh yeah. I just checked the bank. Oh yeah. Money. Like, so I was saying these things, and I was poor. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had no money at all. And now when I check the bank, it's like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That was not the case. So you have the power with your records to like, I think in your records, you talk a lot about the past, but I think you should maybe try to talk about what you want to happen, and then like, and then watch it unfold, you know, with that superpower. So like, you know, in a record, talk about how you're going to be touring, how you're going to make, you know, millions, how you're going to accomplish all the things that you're going to accomplish, and talk about that in the record, and then just keep doing your thing. And then when you listen back in a couple of years, you're gonna be like, damn, I said that shit was gonna happen, and it happened. So man, the power of music, it's like a real big superpower that I think that, one, you've developed the rhythmic, the power of a good record. Now I think you just need to speak into the future, what you want to happen, and use it as a tool. Man. Because I know I listen to a lot of your records, and it just kind of talks about the past and shit you've been going through. I would like to hear maybe on the next album, what's gonna happen in the future. Maybe see some future creations in a record or two.
Yeah, I agree, man. You know, that speaking into existence is powerful. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because there has been things that like I've said on records that has happened. And I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting this to really be unfolding, but if you're putting that positive out there and you're putting that, you know, you're letting it be known what you aspire to do, what you're about to do, what's, you know, gonna happen as far as financially, you know, musically, family, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can speak that into existence, that's a fact. Or the opposite, or you could be talking about, you know, shooting them up. And you living that life and, you know, you robbing this and that. And a lot of these rappers, you know, died from speaking that into existence. They say Tupac kind of like said his death before his death. Like, which is nuts, man. But definitely, man, I feel like on this album right here, I got a couple tracks that are kind of like talking about like the past a little bit. But I got some tracks that are kind of on some like, you know, putting it out there on what's to come and what's new and whatnot. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, you gotta definitely put it out there. That way the shit, you know, transpires and comes to life.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact right there, bro.
Big facts.
That's a fact,
big
bro.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's cool, man. So we got to expect from Elquan. We got the album coming out.
Yes, sir.
2022 February. We got tours, shows, expansion.
Absolutely.
I also heard from somebody you think about putting out an NFT project.
Man, I mean, you know what, dude? I'm really just getting my feet wet in it right now and learning just the verbiage and how to, you know, read this shit and the good projects, the not good projects, you know, all of that. But once I get it, you know, get it all down, that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility, because right now I feel like that's the way the world's going. And you know, you got to jump on the next best thing. You can't expect to try to get it popping off something that's old and, you know, old ways and stuff like that. You got to jump on to the new shit. And the NFTs, the new thing. So,
let's go.
Man, if I encourage every artist, you know what I'm saying, to get onto that so you can self-invest into yourself and, you know, and don't got to worry about, you know, somebody investing into you if you got 20 bands coming through from NFT or something like that. So, you know. Yeah, man. That's major.
That's super major.
Yeah, bros, because it's good to be self-invested too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's best that way, I feel like, if you can, for the longest that you can. That way, you know, you can move how you want to move. You know where your money's going, and you handling your business.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best way to go is to self-invest in yourself.
Because ain't nobody gonna they might do it for a little while, but, you know, after a while, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be like, all right, man, you know, I gotta see you do something now. I gotta see you building up something now, because that money gotta be coming back. If it ain't, you know, the investment is probably gonna be done. So,
yeah, man, that's a big thing for me too. I've always invested in myself, because to me, I already know what's gonna happen, right? I believe in myself. So getting someone else to believe in me, it's like a lot harder. To me, it's a waste of energy. Like, why am I trying to convince you that I'm gonna do this shit when I know I'm gonna do this shit? And if I know I'm gonna do this shit, then I'll put my own money in it and benefit for myself, right? Instead of like trying to bring someone else into your pie and shit.
Absolutely,
so,
man.
That's
be careful of that too, y'all. Be careful of that, trying to, you know, have people jump in and, you know, that wanna be so quick to invest and all of that. You know, everything, all money ain't good money, so. Be careful of that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Man, well, it's been a pleasure, man. You got anything else you want to say to the people?
Man, I just want to let y'all know that, you know, this album right here is the one. NOKECITY Phantom Part 2. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, y'all go download that, get that. You know, I got my website, www.so100ent.com. You know what I'm saying? So you can cop some merch, you know what I'm saying, and rep with me. And, you know, I appreciate everybody that's been showing me love and that's been, you know, getting my numbers up. And, you know, I'm going to just keep this shit going. You know what I mean? Elquan, So100.
NOKECITY Phantom.
NOKECITY Phantom, baby.
Ski.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, bro.
My guy.
Eee.